Hey guys, this is Sarah's Night,
And Lantis.
and today we're going to be playing Skies of Arcadia Legends.
Yes, Legends, the one for GameCube.
Yeah, so this used to be on Dreamcast. I'm just going to talk so that they can watch the intro
All
when it
right,
goes back to it.
You do you.
So this was on Dreamcast first, I believe, and
Yeah, that was just called Skies of Arcadia. No Legends.
so then they like ported it to GameCube, added side quests or something,
And that's Legends.
and I just happened to think it was maybe 2005, 2006, shortly after I got a GameCube solely for Resident Evil Remake,
Heck
which
yeah.
I'm still not ashamed of. I don't care. GameCube,
there's always got to be like a game for a console that makes you like, okay, I'm getting it.
yeah. And I just see like a picture of a dude, a pirate with a cutlass strapped to his arm. He doesn't actually hold it.
No, he's holding it. It's a tonfa. Like.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. He was, and it's like he's on a ship and he's sailing the skies in the background. So I was like, that's freaking awesome.
His eye patch is actually a spyglass.
Yeah, that too. So I was like, well, I gotta see what this is. Never heard of it before,
And man, was it interesting.
yeah,
really...
it's not like the greatest RPG of all time. It wouldn't even be in my top 10, maybe not even top 20 RPGs, but it's so interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely worth seeing if you have not.
Yeah, but it does have its flaws. I kind of like how they open up on Gilder, who's like an optional character, kind of.
Is he though? Like, can you pass him? I don't.
Well, I mean, it's like he'll join you at set story points, but you don't have to like keep him for the final parts of the game where you have to choose like one of 3 people you've met to be your 4th party member or something.
Oh.
Where it's like, yeah, it's like this is the first time you see the main characters.
Yep. It's actually funny because those 3 characters have resurfaced in other Sega titles. The most recent being
I like this right here. The way she just like the narrow eyes. Yeah, that expression, I like that.
Yeah, but the last game that you saw these 3 in was in
Let me guess, Soul Calibur.
No.
Oh.
That would be awesome though. Actually, no, the most recent was Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed, where Vise was a playable character. Before that, there was Valkyria Chronicles, where both Vise and Aka were both recruitable characters, and the
got that on Steam. Still gonna play it.
Medic is actually Fina. They're not mentioned by name, or Fina's not mentioned by name because Medic isn't a playable class. But Vise is a scout and Aka is a stormtrooper. Shock Trooper, sorry.
Is a stormtrooper, really?
I mean, it might as well be the same thing based on their hit accuracy. Good gracious. But anyways, yes, Skies of Arcadia has a bit of history behind it, and it's a bit of a reference that keeps coming up in the games. Yeah. And
at the same time, it just never feels like it's really well known. Okay, why do they like kind of fade out of that scene? Dude, like she was about to do something more than a peck on the cheek kiss.
Pippi Longstockings wants the D.
But what I like though is even if that's true, she doesn't spend the game griping about it, whining about, oh no, Vice will never love me. I've loved him since we were children. Yeah, this is the whole childhood friends bit, but they don't really indicate I guess that Vice and Ica are like just cool,
Despite the super like cool setting of sky pirates and flying airships and all that stuff, and yeah, it does fall into some of the more stereotypical tropes.
Yeah,
but I don't know, the game has its charm. I like it.
Well, again, I'm fine with the childhood friends thing because they don't really hint at like, oh my gosh, there's a secret love here.
Yep.
Just has to be.
Oh yeah, and the airship battles,
that's
man.
Really the biggest thing that pisses me off about Final Fantasy VII. That's where the trope first kind of started being noticed, and it got on my nerves.
Oh.
So obvious Tifa wanted the D, and I'm like, it's Cloud! Raise your standards. Jeez. And of course, Aerith, it's like the minute she sees him, she's just all over him. I swear.
Yeah, but he's cool and edgy. Girls like that.
They like assholes.
Well,
I'm never gonna get over the way he treats Yuffie if you like date her. I'm never gonna get over that.
oh yeah, Yuffie gets completely like disrespected and
it's
manhandled.
like you can't do better than him. Yeah, I'm talking to Yuffie of all people.
All right, well
He's
there you
not
go.
a really good character.
There's the teaser.
So yeah, if you know nothing about this game, you're pirates of the sky.
Yep, Sky
Like
Pirates.
the world here is. And how do I make the start button come up faster?
Are you clicked over on?
Yeah, it would help, wouldn't it? Move the mouse off screen. Yeah, we're in for a long RPG too.
Oh yeah, actually, I want to say that this is not our first time attempting to LP this. I'm pretty sure we've attempted it maybe even twice before. Because
so what happened those 2 times?
we just recording problems.
Oh.
Like
Shh, don't jinx it.
well, oh yeah, by the way, we're using OBS instead of XSplit or freaking whatever. So
But I totally don't expect it to work. I'm talking to the gods, whoever misfortune who, you know, when you're positive, that just spurs them into. What I've always hated is Fina's ship right here. It just, what kind of ship is that?
one that gets you from point A to point B. Quit your griping.
It looks like it kind of looks vaguely like a seahorse, or reminds me of one. Oh god, Alfonso. Good, so shoot her down in cold blood. Oh. Okay, so he was like, fire the concussion rounds. I figure if like something big enough slams into a little ship like that, even if it's not filled with like gunpowder, it will eventually take down your ship.
Probably.
He's not necessarily guaranteeing her safety here.
I mean, she was trying to escape, so. Also, don't you love an airship that has an open cockpit? Like,
yeah, he's not afraid she'll just like fly right out.
what if one of those concussion missiles hit her in the face?
Actually, now that I think about it, I think that's what it was supposed to be like. Upon impact, they kind of spread a maybe like some kind of
Gas?
Yeah, because nothing like hit her right in the face, and yet she's clearly concussed. Concussed.
Somebody's attacking us. Oh no, I wonder who it could be. It wouldn't be Sky Pirates, would it?
So yeah, you already know like what stereotype kind of bad guy is with Alfonso here. He's kind of flamboyant and he's a real coward. What? I didn't expect anybody to ever attack the Empire because we're so great.
Yep, here we go.
You gotta admit though, Vice and his crew really do kind of have balls for doing it.
Yeah.
Of course, it turns out when we board and start fighting soldiers that they suck. They're almost as bad as like the soldiers at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII, which is always kind of my basis of comparison.
The marshmallow gun soldiers.
Yeah.
Whee!
See, like I think when we tried out that hard mod, and like the machine gun volleys actually did like 40 points of damage to just 4. I'm like, okay, that's more like it. That makes more sense.
Did you ever beat that?
Oh no, I'm still gonna LP it.
Oh
Like
really?
we just went as far as we could, remember?
Oh.
And I think I lost at Motorball, and he just, man, way too strong.
And that was just us playing it for funsies,
Yeah.
right? And he never even made it out of Midgar.
Yep. Oh yeah, right. These are like the lowest level of soldier possible. I was like, hey, I got your back.
And
So-
we're robbing.
So blue rogues are like the good kind of pirates.
They're the Robin Hood.
Yeah. They try not to like kill anybody when they rob them, and they only rob from assholes. So it's okay. I like how you always had that wind blowing sound at the beginning of every battle.
Also, the combat system's interesting. It's nothing like revolutionary,
Yeah.
but it's cool.
I do like how they have a lot of voice acting in them. Yeah, like actually these soldiers can do a little bit of damage with their attacks. It's just that they have such low HP, you know.
Bum, 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 bum. So,
Hannah,
do you
go ahead and do
wanna
it.
explain the bar at the top?
Oh, actually, can you do that?
Nope, I don't remember.
Oh, really?
Yep. I know there's
Okay, so
something...
you've really only played through this game like maybe once, right?
Yeah.
And I played through it twice. No, 3 times.
And one of those times doing all the swashbuckling.
Yeah, I was toxing that one. But that was still like 5 years ago, so I mean, there's still not much I'm gonna remember.
So
But
that screen there's elements, and the elements tie directly into like the stuff you can do. I believe it's weird.
What do the two of you think you can do against the 5? Well, you just saw them like knock out 2 of your guys pretty easily, and they're barely wounded. So I imagine they can take on 5 of you too. Ooh. So Dinah's like Vice's dad, I think. Yep.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
We'll take care of these guys.
Sure.
Yeah, aye, Dad. I mean, Captain. Whoops.
Captain Dad.
Do you ever? Let's go. Actually, the music here kind of sucks. I always thought. When it started out, it was just like a little off-putting. I don't know. I must have been in a particularly jaded state of mind when it came to video games at that time. Maybe that's when I started developing that inner angry video game nerd within me.
Maybe.
Everybody's got one.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, there's like 2 kind of air pirates: the blue rogues and just black pirates. Black meaning evil.
Really, I thought that just was like because their Jolly Roger was black with a skull instead of blue with a skull.
Oh well, I mean maybe that's why they call them, but it still means that they're assholes.
I mean, yeah.
Alfonso. He's taking Fina as a hostage. Man, what a pussy. What's with Vice's face? He doesn't look like incensed or anything. He's just like, wow, a girl. I've never seen one before.
Yeah, and Aika's like, I'm right here.
Oh, you don't know Alfonso then, Vice. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even get to prove that he's actually kind of got some battle prowess on him.
Actually, if he fought you now, you would lose.
Who, Alfonso?
Yeah, like he's high enough.
You never fight him.
Oh,
Like in person.
no?
Like, I mean, you fight his ship,
Dispose of him. Oh, that's right. You don't actually fight him.
but I think you fight like every other.
Of the Empire.
The main.
Yeah.
Okay, so that super bar.
So you have 2 of 8, and I believe if you back out of normal attack, you should be able to go to like, what is it?
Yeah, you
S
like
move.
spear it up.
All right, so S move requires these numbers, like however many out of 8, and focus is like a build the bar, so you could pass turns to build the bar and use your S moves.
Yeah, these guys go down one hit, and all they swing is like metal rods at you. It's
So,
like they're not actually.
Do you
trying to
have
kill
any
you
S
either.
moves yet?
Yeah, but they cost a
Oh,
lot.
good
for right
gracious!
Now. Yeah. Well, I mean, like as the game goes on, And maybe it's something more specific, like when you spirit up, you'll gain more points at a time, so it goes up faster.
So,
and I think at the end of every turn right now, you naturally gain a spirit point too.
So, all right, I remember. So, Vice has fire element. Now, actually, hit before you commit to the attack.
I think it was like Y.
Yeah. So you can actually change the element of the weapon. And I'm trying to remember why.
Well, I mean, some enemies are going to be weaker than others to a certain element. And also, I think more importantly, like whatever element your weapon's on, you're going to get more of those magic points at the end that goes more quickly towards learning a spell of that element.
Oh, all right. So spells are different from S moves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was.
But you... Like, they require spirit points, SP, as well as MP to cast a spell, but, like, a spell, no matter what, will cast only 1 MP. I mean, like, it costs only 1 MP.
Okay.
It was that part was pretty dumb.
So, if you wanted to teach... So, however many enemies, or however many turns you use a certain element, that's how many points after battle you're awarded for that element, so that you could learn spells?
I don't know if that's specifically it.
I don't either.
I just know you're going to get more for having it on that element.
Like, Aka just learned Sacri, right? And isn't that like a healing spell?
Yeah. Like, that's the... There's like 6 types of magic, and they each have 6 spells you can learn for a total of 36. And each one has a theme to it. Green is like healing, and its opposite, which is, poison for draining HP. Silver is like life and death. Like, not just raising or lowering HP, but, straight reviving or KOing.
So it's 1 MP to cast Sacri?
Yeah, like every spell is 1 MP. The major cost is the SP. Okay. You have very little MP in this game. Like, max MP.
Right.
But a fatal flaw, though, with that this game, I think they must have just totally overlooked it, was it also costs 1 MP to use healing out of battle. Just use your best healing spell.
That wasn't so bad.
It's the exact same
cost
as the lowest healing spell. And,
I mean,
and you totally save that way. It's very cheap.
Never mind.
And Vice just learned Pyre because he's on. Yeah, that's another thing. For some reason, if you notice, I kind of started drifting. That always seemed to be it with the GameCube controller. If I was going in a certain direction until I somehow like stopped it physically as I'm drifting with the analog stick.
That's a dead zone.
I would just kind of, yeah. Oh, save point.
You're right.
Yeah, it's got a nice old school feel too.
Well, I mean, this is kind of an old school game, really.
Like, Dreamcast was probably only around for what? You'll never get through this door. I've locked it from the other side. Come and get me, Vice.
Rogue.
Okay, I guess we'll just go. Oh, that goes down. It's not a ladder that just ends.
Slip. Whoa!
Yeah, I mean, you think it'd be so easy just to any seconds of, like,
you know what? This actually just this like scene right here makes me think of Mega Man Legends.
Yeah.
This actually just kind of has a Mega Man Legends feel to me right now. Excellency, yeah.
Oh, I guess this was like in the wee hours of the morning when we attacked. What?
Well, what?
Oh, what an asshole. Well, wouldn't the Empress know that he was commanding this ship before? It'll look like he bailed no matter what, wouldn't it? Or maybe they don't really keep records on that.
Wow, that man's gonna die. And he's so happy about it, too.
Yeah, you never get to kick his ass yourself. But I have a feeling even if you did fight him, he'd have like 30 HP. He'd bruise quite easily.
Seems like it.
I don't know what made Alfonso think that we weren't going to catch up to him when all we had to do was go down like a very, very small side path.
Well, Alphonse isn't smart, so...
He's like, you'll never get past this.
When did Vise change his element to blue?
I think that's just the way it's colored in the scene. Because we can only go between red and green right now.
Oh.
Like, I forgot how you get more of the 6 elements.
I would assume it's storyline driven. Antonio.
That's how he, you know, makes excuse. Cause I kill you.
Antonio, the double-horned mechanical rhino.
It actually kind of sucks too, even for a first boss. So, war beast.
Oh no, there's flesh in there. That's an actual animal.
Alfonso.
I know, he's such a dick.
So here's a thing that I really liked was, like, the tone of battle, the music will actually change when you start winning.
And when you start losing.
Yeah. The screen's kind of nudging over. I'm just gonna charge up for special moves or something.
I mean, that's a...
What kind of sucks is that they won't even put... I don't think that even puts you, like, on defend while you're doing it.
No, you still take regular damage.
Yeah.
It hurt so bad, it made the emulator stutter.
It did.
Oh, you got some items.
Well, time to heal Ica.
You should probably put both of them. You should probably put Vise on Wind as well, so he can learn Sacri, just so you have more people that can do it. Much
I like
better.
every time she gets hit, like, she does, like, this, ugh.
Like, shake it off, shake it off. Lost the battle, not the war.
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I think he also gained 1 SP just naturally on a turn, so now he can do Cutlass Fury.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
Wait.
Well, no, not EMP. No, well, I need the spirit points for it. See, like, that, you can kind of barely see that number off
it
the
says
side.
2 and you only
It's
have
grayed
1
out,
out of 8. So you really have to manage this.
Well, I was kind of hoping he'd go first, so...
Oh, that would have been good.
I mean, I'll admit, the moves don't look, like, really impressive or anything, but hey. I think, like, 5 of these and he'll be dead. What does that mean?
What do you think it means? He's assessing his damage.
That's just an excuse for an enemy to not do anything.
And now you can Sacri.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it to Vice too, just to
make sure he's topped off. Hi.
What I kind of wish they had done, it's a minor gripe.
By the way, that's so much HP to heal.
Yeah. I wish they kind of had him, like, you know, like, had the voice actors kind of say something different for, like, depending on the kind of spell and maybe the situation. That would have been nice.
No, that's the only... They all have one.
Yeah, but they always just say, moons give me strength.
Yeah. What year did this come out? You remember? Like
It might have been 2002.
on for Legends.
Yeah, Legends. I think it was pretty much when the GameCube came out.
Yeah.
GameCube might have been 2000, 2001.
I'm so glad this came to a console that was a little bit more.
Yeah, because nobody got a Dreamcast.
Yeah. By the way, that was a crit. They get a little bit of more flourish on the animation when they crit.
Yeah, and every now and then you counterattack. It's nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, like when the boss goes below
you hear the
half
music?
max HP,
Oh, dude.
and if you're in good health yourself, then it starts being like triumphant.
Yeah, man. That's good. That's a really good touch.
Yeah. It's so annoying though when like the music is against you. Like, oh no, you're about to lose. It's so annoying. But I kind of like that it's there.
Call us Wrath!
This might be it, actually. No.
Nope. Almost. Bye, Antonio.
Shake it off.
You get a normal attack the rest of this, you're done. Oh wow, crit. Bye! Why did he catch on fire?
That was easy.
It was an animal in armor.
That was easy.
So, let's see. You got a level up. All right, let me actually see. So those are your stats that go up. So quick went up. So you got. So
like
you got
2
24.
magic experience.
You got 24 red, but you still got green because I guess you had somebody in the team that was using green.
Yeah, I think as long as somebody else has an element on their weapon, you'll get like what's the term I'm looking for here?
Like residual.
Yeah.
So, and here's the thing though, you can change it on the fly in fight. So I don't know how.
It's nice.
Yeah, so I don't know how it's gonna like change.
Wait, Alfonso didn't even take this time to escape? I kind of thought that's what he was about.
You rue the day.
Although, you know, I hate to say it, but he does have a point. Yeah, the Empire is a bunch of dicks, but we did attack them. I'm just saying.
Yeah. An unprovoked attack.
Yeah. So I don't know why we're going to act surprised when the Empire retaliates. Why is Ika smiling?
Because she's glad. By the way,
I'm glad I got to see a bunch of guys fall to their death.
Dude, they just commandeered an Empire fleet ship. Like, is this never brought up again? Like, that's pretty big. Why didn't y'all just keep this ship?
Actually, well, I mean, I think Major Dad does, but I'm just gonna Captain Dad.
Captain Dad.
Yeah,
Major Dad.
that's what we're gonna call him.
I'm Major Dad.
When you first brought that up, I was thinking of, did you ever see that movie Iron Eagle? It was like one of those airplane porn movies.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I
think it was
haven't
from the
seen it,
80s, and I think that was like one of Spoonie's earliest reviews, like when he used to do written reviews,
Yeah.
which were actually pretty entertaining to read, and he kept calling the main character. It's like all about this 18-year-old kid who's somehow like this ace pilot. He's not in the Air Force or anything. But, in fact, he keeps getting rejected, I think, from, like, the academy where they train you to be in the Air Force.
Something stupid like
But
he
he has,
fails
like,
the
his-
written exam or something.
I don't remember, but it's like, it's all about him, and he actually gets, like, a friend who's in the military forces to help him. Like, they steal 2 jets together and, like, fly off to this vague Middle Eastern country, which I don't think is ever named in the movie, to rescue his captured dad, who is like a colonel, so Spoon would just call him Colonel Dad as the character.
Yeah, well, there you go.
It's actually kind of a crappy movie, but Louis Gossett Jr. is always a good actor.
Fina. Please, Sam Raimi.
I'm guessing they were talking about Ramirez, who's another character like Fina's old. Like, I think the story is, in her world, in the silver world where the gods reside or something, like it's like a It's like a very, very small moon and like some sacred shrine, and she did like nothing all day except just wander the place. And it's like, hey, I think the world's in good shape from here. We're good.
Right.
Don't need to do anything. Just kind of keeping watch on the planet to make sure light and darkness is not going out of balance. And like Ramirez was the only other dude around who she had to like talk to.
Wow.
Do anything with. It was a pretty lonely existence.
Just wake up to this.
Oh god, Ica. I don't know whose face looks goofier right now.
Definitely Aika's. Most definitely.
See, this is such a rarity. One of the major points for this game, in my opinion, is that all three main characters are awesome. Vice, Ica, and Fina, they're all cool. What are the odds?
Funny that the name of the ship is the Albatross, but it was smaller than the Imperial fleet, or the Imperial ship. Albatross being the biggest bird that currently exists. You didn't help the Empire.
Well, we feel justified in attacking since we didn't actually kill any soldiers ourselves. The only deaths that happened on that ship was due to Alfonso's cowardice. He just tosses the dude off and he's like, you're gonna run back to the Empress and be like, hey, one of your guys, he's real incompetent. He lost my ship. Look at that.
That's a great name. That's a strange name.
Well, I'm gonna be nice to Fina, so... But, of course... Be even better to get some information.
Well, I mean, we already know.
I, can't tell you. Oh! That did not sit right with Ica. Huh.
You should have complimented her on her name! You heathen!
So, here's the thing. When I first played through this game, I mean, this was like way back, 2003, 2004. And that was when Haley, you remember my cousins Haley and Caleb, right?
Yep.
Like, Haley just graduated college. She actually
That's crazy.
She actually got she got like a job as a journalist, I think, with some local news channel in Chattanooga.
Oh.
Yeah, she already on her way. And Caleb's maybe got like a couple of years left, but this was back when they were still like little enough to be babysat at my grandparents' house all the time, you know. So we actually like started playing this game together. Just, you know, they'd be there for most of the day, so just like, hey guys, you want to go through like Skies of Arcadia with me?
Yeah.
And we got through like the first third half of the game or so together, like. They would come back every day, you know, and we'd go through a little more while they were there. And we were trying to guess like what Fina was about, and I'm like, Fina's a traitor. She's gonna turn out to be a traitor somehow.
Spoiler: she's not a traitor.
She's playing us, you know. And Haley was like, nah, I don't think that's what's gonna happen. We aren't trying to kidnap you or anything. You're just in our custody. Yep.
It's Captain Dad.
Captain Dad's. I like the characters' facial expressions. You know, it looked like Fina was trying to like she was kind of like rearing back for a huge belch just now.
Oh, really?
That's why you found her mouth like hanging open at the end of the scene where it's God, I've been so waiting for them to leave the room so I could do that. Luke the Raider.
Where's the game for Luke the Raider? Let's play Luke the Raider, the game.
Actually, who developed this game? I don't even know. Or I've definitely forgotten.
Oh, here. Hold on a second.
If I ever even bothered to look at
I will take a look.
Okay.
Because I've got the case for it right over here. I believe I do, anyways.
This.
I don't know where else I'd put my GameCube games. Let's see.
Oh, you have GameCube games because you can play them on the Wii, right?
That is correct.
It's not like you ever actually need
You'll
to.
never guess what the first game I bought was.
What?
Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I maybe owned like 8 GameCube games total in the whole span of my owning it.
It looks to me, according to the case,
Yep.
that it was developed by Overworks and published by Sega.
Overworks. I'm guessing they weren't really well known. We should look it up and see if they even like still are in business.
I'm on it.
Oh, okay.
Man, we're gonna give you some. You're gonna learn today.
The history of video games.
I'm gonna learn today.
We're having video game history class today.
Let me get my
Okay,
headset.
what was so friggin' important about me being up on the bridge in time? Who gives a crap?
Shut up.
Aye aye. Alright, now we got control of the ship. So yeah, check it
Yeah,
out.
the first time you have real control, it's in an overworld airship.
I mean, this is the world in this game. It's all up in the air, and we fly to, like, you know, floating islands. Okay, well, might as well
All right,
make sure I'm good
so
on the controls.
Overworks was a Japanese division of Sega. So technically, it's in-house. This is a Sega game through and through.
Okay.
But it was from a division of Sega originally known as AM7. So it's basically like saying, Monolith when they as they were a part of something else. I can't remember, like Square or something.
Oh yeah, because they're the ones that decided to do a Xenosaga, right?
Yep.
Like after, I don't know, creative differences or whatever.
They
maybe
are
Squaresoft just-
not responsible for very many games, but some of them are actually pretty notable. Mostly the Shinobi series, but they were
Shinobi.
Shinobi, you know, the ninja game.
Yeah.
So they had their hand in Shinobi 1, not Shinobi 2, but Shinobi 3, Skies of Arcadia, and Streets of Rage. I don't know what they had to do with Streets of Rage, but that's cool. And then Shinobi 2, Revenge of Shinobi. So they also had their hand in Phantasy Star 2 and Phantasy Star 4. And
Oh, the Fantasy Star games are pretty classic, aren't they?
as well as Nightshade, and that's all Overworks.
Never heard of Nightshade.
It also seemed like a ninja game, probably a spin-off series of Shinobi.
Okay, yeah, Dine just... For some reason, it was under the heading of how do we get home. That's when you decide to tell us about the monsters have elemental weaknesses.
Oh, okay, so that's why you can change it on the
I
fly,
don't
so you
think-
can exploit weaknesses.
I don't think this tutorial was very well thought out. So yeah, you like do press on R button to raise the altitude and L button to lower.
Get it?
Oh, okay.
L, lower, R, raise. Oh, that's so clever.
I always like how no matter what area you're into, you run into roundabout on the map. It doesn't matter like how treacherous the skies are, you know, altitude or like wind speed or anything like that. You always run out onto the deck. Okay, so I think this was a dude who either needs magic or...
Wow.
Yeah, okay, so both red and...
Well, and you don't have anything other than red and or fire and wind right now,
So it
right?
might have been...
Might have been Pyre?
Yeah, and Pyre is really good because all the... Like, all the fire spells are all hitting. I think they're the only, like, element that attacks all. You actually can't control whether a spell is
Oh,
going to
and
hit
it also
a
didn't
single-
even kill the enemy.
Yeah, but it at least did damage.
Ah!
And loopers are pretty tough. I think they tend to die in one hit, but you actually have to make contact first. That's
Do they have high evade?
Yeah, like that's the deal.
And by the way, yeah, MP is...
And Ica does not have an S move yet, but I think we can learn one if we get one more Moonberry. You remember, like, did you see I got an item called a Moonberry at the end of the boss battle?
Right.
That's for, like, learning new special moves. So it's always real exciting when you... Yeah, for random monsters on, at the beginning of the game, these are actually pretty tough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and heal Vice just in case.
Moons, give me strength.
Yeah, so the red element, that's all the fire spells and attack buffing.
Spells.
Yeah, yellow is electricity, which kind of hits in like a line of enemies. You know, like the slash tech on Chrono Trigger, for instance, that's the first thing I think of. And also raising your speed.
Right.
And then I think blue is water, which only hits like one or maybe like an area, and raises your agility.
So yeah, all spells have...
Yeah, and finally purple was for status effects on the enemy, and ice, single hitting. Okay, so I think when we get down to 1, or 0 on each element, that's when we learn the next level up spell.
Oh!
Because I noticed I went down from 24 to 22 on red.
Okay, alright, that makes
It's like
a little
telling you
more sense.
how many you have left to go.
Man, this,
So
this game looks
right
good.
now we can't like go up above because the
Not-
ships aren't built for that. But it's like all throughout the game you're constantly hitting like new technological advances
that
to,
let you either...
to go to like areas of the
You
world.
now
or, like,
have the
yeah.
high altitude engine, or the...
Yeah.
You can now do the... You can withstand the lower pressures of going below, and...
It's like every time, every new area we explore, it's like, wow, so few people or none at all have ever been here before.
And then there's...
this region's undocumented, and then it's like the Empire's right behind
Oh,
you.
by
on
the way,
that.
you have no more MP.
Oh, I sure don't.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, magic droplet.
Really? Having to
pretty
dip
cheap,
into
but-
your items on random encounters? This is the
I
second
ain't
fight!
Too worried about it. I mean, they're cheap.
That's not enough to cast it.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, it's
It costs
one...
2 spirit points,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but it always costs 1 MP. Which I think is pretty cool.
That little poke.
Yeah, it really doesn't look like it should hurt more than a electric baton striking you in the face like the soldiers had.
Dude, that ranged counterattack is really cool.
Yeah.
Just guard.
Moons,
They're dead.
strength.
I don't know, Captain Dad made it sound like these monsters are kind of rare, these Moroccans. I think that's what he called them. And yet
That was easy.
they've been in like both battles so far we've hit.
Rank up.
Alright, now she got...
Now she has some offensive capabilities as well.
Okay, I think this is our...
Hey, there's home.
It's like every new region you explore, somehow, so conveniently, the Empire is right behind you on,
It's
being able to...
RPG storytelling, man.
I mean, you can't really truly count against the game, but it's still funny.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna make fun of it, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I like making fun of shit, even shit that I like.
I mean, me too. It's fun to riff on things.
Riffing, that's the term I was looking for.
Riffing. I like her triangular boob window in her shirt.
You don't even see anything.
Well, she doesn't really have cleavage, but it's still there. That's...
You just managed to make that, like, out of context, that just sounds like so pig-headed.
Right.
Unless I'm seeing a woman's tits, she's not worth anything. And then if you took what I said out of context without surrounding dialogue, then that'd sound bad too. Yeah, we got our own island, you know.
Very quaint.
It's actually not very big. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, where are you gonna park your new Imperial cruiser that you got?
Oh, and our little underground dock.
By the way, where is it?
It's underground, like inside the landmass.
Wait, no, we're just now arriving here.
Oh,
with
you
it.
mean the ship? Oh, okay.
The ship that we commandeered. Did we just leave it there stranded to float forever?
Yeah, maybe we just took all their money.
And we left the ship? Man, that's stupid.
Fina's like, oh, I see people. This makes me happy.
Bah.
And like the underground layer is actually so much bigger on the inside than it looks like you could fit into this island.
Break off the mast.
You know, actually, maybe leaving the ship behind was a smart move, because, duh, the Empire is going to retaliate. I mean, they're full of some of those prideful bastards you'd ever see in any RPG. They definitely wouldn't let something like that go unpunished.
Perhaps.
Can't trace the ship back here if we leave it where it was, right? Of course they attack anyway.
Yeah. Look at all that booty!
Everybody wants some of that pirate booty.
They even have some of the Empire armor.
Yeah, like that was worth anything. Mabel the Raider. I just like how, you know, you're kind of going to have like such naive talk from Fina. Everything kind of, you know, flabbergasts her, for lack of a better term. She's always going to be in awe of something and questioning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. It's keeping in character. And I always like how she so quaintly, delicately stands around. Is that dude like sweeping up in the background?
He's swabbing the deck.
Captain Dad again. Nice, get up here, boy. Yeah, we already saw it. Okay, so let's take a tour through that. Whoops. Okay, so triangle puts you in
First person
to look around.
Triangle.
That's weird. Because I went there for the menu.
It's a Nintendo game.
Oh, yes. Well, where triangle would be, which is Y, and where square would be, which is now X.
This is a Nintendo game.
X is what takes us to the menu. So let
That's
me see how
weird.
to do the eat a moonberry.
How do you
Okay,
use?
I think we go to super move first, and we only need it. This gives her the alpha storm.
Moonberry needed. Oh, so you can hit confirm here and then use it?
Yeah.
And Laurinette's move. Okay.
I wonder how much it costs to do Vice's next move. Probably just one.
We
Except
don't
they,
even get
they
to
won't
see
tell
it.
you. That's dumb. I think it kind of sucked though. It's just for counterattacking.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it kind of looks cool when he does it. He like clashes his sorcerer. It's like, bring it on. And you can just hear the words "bitch" at the end of that.
Yeah, and then after you use it, he never gets hit.
Of course.
So you're wasting valuable SP for nothing.
But it's like, if you do happen to luck out and get hit, I mean, enemies can hit you more than once, then you do like, you know, like a 4 times the amount of damage in your normal attack. Hi.
That would actually be useful now. What is wrong with his lips?
Yeah, they're like unusually close to his nose, which looks more like a hole in his face or a depression.
But yeah, that counterattack skill would actually be useful now when there's only 2 party members and there's a 50-50 chance that Vise is going to get hit.
Yeah, but then you know that maybe more like 20-30% of the time he would actually get hit on that turn. I just tried to jump. I'm still like we're playing Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, SK for some reason had an itch for some Wii games. So we've been playing Umbrella Chronicles and he's been playing Mario Galaxy.
I never checked out Mario Galaxy before and I knew it was supposed to be a great game, so I was like... I'm like 10 years behind on that. Landis with a D.
No relation.
It was kind of cool. The door disappeared.
No, it opened. Shut up. Alright, see if you can't buy some weapons.
Yep.
We just stole these. You can't sell this to me. Like, this is just free booty.
Oh god, he said I'm gonna have to charge you even if you... I was like, charge me more? Just for being one of your comrades? What the hell? What does he say, though? Well, it's not the only thing used, but it's one of the main materials. Not sure what that means, actually.
That means you can change elements.
Okay, so what we got? Pirate Cutlass.
That is actually a pretty decent increase.
And wait, leather makes her boomerang hurt more than it already does. Like,
what does she have now?
Yeah, I'm
Paper?
curious. I want to go see what her... You know, that could knock out a soldier in 2 hits earlier. What was her boomerang made out of? Oh, just boomerang. It's large but light, relatively easy to aim. Just doesn't say what it's made out of.
It's made out of boomerang, you idiot.
And just the only armor she's wearing is her favorite pair of shorts. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and de-equip and sell them.
Are you going to be able to afford both?
Surely.
Surely.
Well, actually, can you?
I think you can't not have a weapon equipped. I don't think that's a possibility in this game.
Okay. Actually, now that you mention it, I think that was it. Which makes sense, because otherwise, since... You know,
wait, what do the rings do? That might actually be important.
Rings?
The meditation ring increases wearer's will. Oh, it's just stat increases. So it's a plus 8 to will. I believe will is your intelligence stat.
Okay, attack, defense, will,
oh,
magic.
Magic.
Is that maybe?
Maybe. All right. Attack and defense is physical attack damage and physical attack reduction. Maybe will and magic is your magic attack damage and magic defense stat.
Okay. And high or H, is that a HI or HI?
I know that QU is supposed to be quick, so I'm assuming it has something to do with your agility.
Improves defense. Actually, I kind of like that for.
It's really. 6 defense, but what about the armor? What does the armor do? Oh no! Do not get the ring if you can get the armor.
They can both get a Valuan uniform, which we
can
stole.
they both wear it? Oh yeah, it says they can.
Okay, so we can afford like one of the weapons in 2 Valuan uniforms, or both weapons in 1 Valuan uniform, I think. Actually, well, I mean, that's gonna have to be after we sell stuff too.
Do you know how? But we don't know how much the old equipment's worth.
Yeah, I'm worried about weapons right now, really.
All right, do it. Oh, you can auto-equip it right now.
Okay, so do I...
I think? Or did it not equip?
Yeah, it sure didn't. Pirate Cutlass.
And pick a element.
I'm kind of worried about getting attack spells on him. And I can be our healer for now.
Well, as long as somebody's got wind, then people should be start. We'll eventually learn them anyways.
As long as she's got wind?
I believe that all the colors are tied to an element, I believe.
Oh, were you referring to green?
Yeah. I think green is wind.
Well, I mean, it consists of healing and poison, so...
Never mind.
I never
Maybe that's
really-
not... Okay, I'm just going to call them colors.
I mean, that is kind of like the color you'd expect for wind, right?
Or earth.
They'll call it thunder or wind or have both somehow.
Yeah, we'll just...
Or
go
air.
Like air. How much money did you get from selling your old stuff? Or did you?
Actually, I didn't. Probably crap. Well, if we see an item shop, I kind of want to see how much magic droplets are. Surely they're cheap, because they only restore 1 MP. That means you can do 1 more spell. Doesn't matter what it is, but just 1 more. What's over here before we go into Colonel Dad's office? I mean, Captain
Colonel-
Dad.
Captain Dad, why is this so hard? Oh, hey, it's Luke the Raider.
Oh, well,
He looks like generic anime dude.
yeah, kinda does. We can just slide on down this pole, I'm sure.
I like how you're like, get up here. We'd better hurry up. You know how my dad feels about us being late. And then we take a detour and go shopping.
Yep. Always on duty. Did you let it slide the first time? Young lady, I am Captain Dad. I can't tell you. You know what? I'll defend Fina. Don't backtalk me, boy. Wow.
Huh?
Well, there's a good way to get yourself killed if Dine is directly threatening your life right now. If he's too suspicious. Well, you did just say
You
I
were gonna
might
kill
you.
her.
Uh-uh.
I like her resolved face right now. Dine's like, guess I'll let it slide. Wow, you give up pretty easily. I'm guessing that's Vice's mom in the background
That's the
on
dude.
the picture.
Oh, I was about to say the
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
in the
no.
background.
I don't know if he ever mentions like if she's dead or whatever happened. Well, we certainly don't throw one of our own men overboard when we make a mistake and then blame it on them. Use them as a scapegoat.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yay!
As you can probably tell, these kids are, I think they're all underage in this game. Like, I know Vice is supposed to be 17.
That's not a kid. I'm not a kid.
It's
I'm
Captain, I swear. How many times do I have to remind you? 4? Oh, yeah. And we're gonna be a swashbuckler in this game.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure you want to give me the controller? Because I might Dark Mega Man armor this.
Actually, I'm kind of curious to see if you can really do that. And, like, what'll happen.
What have you done to this man?
Be adventuresome, but don't forget how to be an adult. Oh, I just went up to the bookshelf and hit confirm out of sheer... Oh, what's down here?
It's the best weapon in the game.
Yeah, and you don't, like, have full control of the camera, like...
What should be the weapon you just bought? Oh, hey, 150 bucks.
That's cool. Can't drop down either.
Just jump. Let's do a long jump. Butt stomp off. Don't forget your little twirly jump.
Oh, so, by the way, guys, this is actually the first, well, we're not doing it on my new computer, but it's the first LP I've done since getting the new computer. I'm actually at Lantis's right now.
Yep.
And next time, continue on with the Evil Within, it will be on a computer that doesn't suck.
Yep.
And hopefully I won't have random problems that just hold me back from doing, you know, decent quality. You know, the sad thing is, you probably could actually see, like, several other LPs where it's, like, the commentary, like, somebody, basically just from people who try to talk the whole time.
Oh, I hate that.
That kind of thing.
Like,
and,
they have to fill every square second with commentary. Square second.
Yeah, not really more due to the video quality or anything, or sound, but just the fact
and
that...
I especially hate the hey guys, welcome back, it's your boy so-and-so. Last time we were doing this. Alright, let's get into it. And just like super overly energetic.
Yeah.
Like, stop. Oh, $35. Good gracious.
Well, we can buy a Valuan uniform now.
But only one.
Well, it definitely needs to go to Ica, I'd say.
Equipped. Why does it have an X through the armor? Already equipped. I guess you could set... never mind. Get the $35 from her old... for her favorite shorts.
Yeah.
Watch that dude give like $500. It's like, oh, Aka shorts? I'll give you 500.
Got some kind of untapped, perverted side he keeps well hidden.
Yeah.
Well, she's about the only hot girl I think we've seen on this entire island so far. Well, I mean, who's a resident. Fina, of course, is with us. Not that I'm saying I would do that. I've never understood, like, when you hear about dudes, like, sniffing girls' clothes.
That is...
I've like,
never in my life.
I don't understand, like, what's sexy about that? You know? Why would you even feel the temptation to do it? I ain't gonna lie. Well, was it, remember that movie, Threesome?
Oh, yeah.
That, you know, we both just happened to catch it one night on TV. Okay, and the next day I was like, hey, dude, I saw this weird movie last night. You're like, oh, and so did I. Was it about, like, these 3 dudes together in college, like 2 guys and a girl? Yeah. And it was like, remember one part where they're kind of getting acquainted with a girl who ends up in the guy's dorm because for some reason she couldn't prove she's a girl. Like, that's how it happened.
Yeah, it was something really stupid.
It was played by, yeah, like the dude that was already like real sexually adventurous and stuff. Whatever his name was, he was like, there's one time like when the girl Alex like kind of is still new to their dorm, and he just like crashes down to bed next to like the other guy, you know, who's struggling with thinking he's gay or not. And he's like, I love wearing Alex's panties. And he just like, he like inhales deeply, and the other dude's looking at him like, okay, this you're being weird, dude. Then just like right before this scene cuts out, he like puts him on his head, like somehow that really enveloping himself in the essence of.
Oh gosh, that's so gross.
Oh yeah, so as Vice, we're gonna show Fina around the island.
Surprised that Aka's letting Vise be alone with Fina, because she's super jelly.
I didn't think so.
Like the opening wasn't enough where, you know, Vise was looking at a belly dancer.
I actually think that was more like, okay, could you stop being a guy just for 1 second so we can, because they were having a major discussion about what to do next, and Vice was getting distracted. I'm gonna defend Ike on that one. I don't think she was. I don't think it was a. Oh God, I want your. You know, I want the dick myself. I don't think.
I mean, she does.
Nah.
You don't think she wants the D herself?
I'm sure she's thought of it, dude. Everybody.
Also,
like,
this one looks horrifying.
She's just ultra smiley.
Yeah, but she also has kind of like the lazy eye.
Oh, so we're introducing Fina to this old woman.
I'm 32!
Aren't you just the sweetest little thing? I hope she didn't say that in like a creepy old lady voice. I could just eat you up, my dear, and like wiggle your gnarled old fingertips in her face. Barbara. Well, we can't see her face.
That's Barbara.
Had to do more than sell to be a swashbuckler. Yeah, it's pretty much a game-long endeavor. Okay, so got some children and is this actually a minigame?
How?
Yeah, instead of barking, he just goes pow. Oh, he's barking
Not
at
to
Fina.
pow at guests.
Pow. Pow. For the last time, Vice, she can't tell you about who she is or where she comes from.
I believe where she came from and where she's gone is most likely Cotton Eye Joe.
Never mention I hate that song?
I was about to say, SK loves that song.
Oh, okay, so we can do a mini game here. Yay! Oh god, we gotta find all 3 kids and POW. Well,
screw this. She's gonna leave them there, hiding forever.
actually, I wonder if saving right quick interrupts that. Because
Why
right
would
now,
it?
I'm kind of ready to call it an episode.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, oh wow, it's been a while since we last saved, actually. Feels like it's been over an hour. I don't know about you. Okay, so
well,
anyway,
there is a timer down there. It looks like it's an hour and 20
hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll get back to playing hide and seek with the kids and show Fina around the island and all that other stuff next game.
Yep.
All right, see you next time.